Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a phenomenal day. Quick look here at Dogecoin, seeing what's going on. Based on Elliott Wave on smaller time frames, we are seeing an ABC pattern forming here, where we could effectively establish lower lows and lower highs from here. More importantly, likely just one more lower low phase. So hypothetically, this next low is going to be lower than this. We almost hit that already. So we're looking at somewhere in the range of maybe 8.7 down as low as 7.1. Those are a little egregious, but still a possibility. Okay, so just keep that in your mind. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. It's just something that is a probability, just based on the way that Elliott Wave typically works. It's fairly consistent in that sense, right? So again, just some thoughts there. We're going to look at some backend data here really quick and just double check a few key factors on liquidation. And we'll kind of get to go a little bit deeper into the charts there. But again, there's not a ton of liquidation level. I'm sorry, I laugh at this, just how terrible it is. Look at this little heartbeat monitor. Doot, 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 doot. Wiped out like probably millions of dollars in longs and shorts all in 1 second. And then the price just continues on its way. It's just garbage. I hate seeing that, unfortunately. But anyways, late longs are hedged roughly about 8.8 for their liquidation levels. And of course, previous shorts at about 10.7, so 10.8 rather. That's kind of what we're looking at there. So just some friendly advice, be careful shorting or longing this coin with high leverage, because again, those things happen. We, for example, still have a long position open for Dogecoin. Didn't get affected at all. Well, partially because we're in profit, but mainly because of the fact that that massive candle here, this ugly guy right here, that didn't affect us because we used low leverage and low position sizing. Mainly low leverage, okay? Because again, the low leverage effectively helps us stay in the game because the price action doesn't murder us with liquidation levels. Anyways, just some friendly advice. I highly recommend if you're newer to trading, lower leverage the better. You'll see some bravados out there flexing their their leverage muscles, and they're probably not the ones to follow because honestly, that's not really a good fit. Okay. Again, just for somebody that's newer, it sets the wrong mentality of how to trade effectively. You treat this like a business, you'll get out of it what you put in, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about Dogecoin on the daily, work our way down. This hasn't changed too much, but the candlestick has officially closed. Our previous daily candle is closed above 9.3, so we're still in decent shape there. While today's candle is about 5 hours away from closing, if we can close above that level, we might be okay. Not saying the sky's going to fall if the price closes below that. That's still a good Fibonacci level. 9.2 to 9.3 is a support. But if we lose that level, likelihood of further downside is higher. That said, though, if we take a look here at some of these other standard indicators, oscillators, we can see MACD is losing its momentum. Okay, really just implies that we have a shift in momentum occurring, and it may actually swing to the downside. If so, we can consider Dogecoin to be potentially bearish. Okay, it's not like a significant line in the sand, though. You gotta look at this here. It's been what, since October 21st since we've been under 50 in the RSI. So we're getting closer to that now. Hypothetically, we drop below that. That would be another sign that we are on the wrong side of the tracks. We do have a decent amount of volume profile, about 7.8 to 8 cents even. And that's a solid support. Okay, so again, still in good shape in the overall sense here. The moving averages are working upwards with the price action, essentially moving concurrent with the trend. Okay, so the trend lines haven't been broken, still positive. The oscillators are telling us we are maybe seeing a shift in momentum, but it hasn't happened yet. That's really what we're seeing here so far. That said, 4-hour time frame, let's quickly note a couple of things here. We're below the most recent volume profile. Average true range for Dogecoin is about 9.7. I'm rounding up a little bit, but 9.7 is that average true range. So price is more likely to continue lower with that as a potential resistance. We can also see here as well, MACD is diverging once more. We're starting to see more momentum to the downside there. That's mainly because Bitcoin has had a bad last 12 hours. While Dogecoin was trying to recover, we're starting to see these little dead cat bounces or these lower lows and lower highs. Until that trend is broken, we got to presume it's going to continue, okay? All right, so just some friendly advice. When you see stuff like this isn't the kind of dip you buy just because it's been dipping for a little while and it seems like a good price. You typically wait. Patience can be difficult, and yes, the price could shoot up and you miss your opportunity. So be it. Who cares? That's how trading works, okay? You just kind of got to get used to it. It's okay. It's all right you missed an opportunity. There's billions more opportunities out there at any given moment, okay? That said, stochastic RSI is swinging downwards. We got money flow index fairly low and RSI is tapering off, but still declining. My personal preference to take an entry, if you're going to buy any kind of dip, wait for the RSI to be a little bit lower, consider an entry there. Or wait for the money flow index to be significantly lower, consider entry there. Those are things I like to look for personally in my trading I guess preference, you could say. Again, I look at a lot of other factors too. That's not the only thing that just kind of takes my breath away and I just jump right in, right? But I do like to look for those things. This is running concurrent with a lot of other trading pairs. In other words, we can see the 50 and the 20-day SMA above the price action. That's typically just letting you know, okay, we lost that trend line, the short-term trend line. What about the long-term trend line? Well, we're still above it for the moment, so we can go ahead and presume it's going to continue until it doesn't. Okay, so trend lines are, again, our friend here, letting us know we're in good shape. However, we did lose a short-term trend line. We're relying now on the long-term trend line, and the larger time frame is telling us we are shifting bearish, but we haven't yet because we haven't broken through those trend lines. Okay, so we're seeing a theme here, right? Both time frames are telling us the same thing. Hourly time frame. What does this mean for us here? Well, let's take a quick peek at some important levels here on the cloud and just confirm we are truly 100% bearish here on this scenario. Lagging span is kind of intersecting, but not really. It's still kind of free and clear. Conversion lines below the baseline, we're well below the cloud. So to me, until we soundly can close above this level here for at least 3 or 4 hours, I have no reason to consider a long position right now. Okay, that's just, again, me personally. What are your thoughts? What are your forms of confirmation? What do you do when you look for an entry? Those are things to me that matter the most. And again, I have a walkthrough on my Ichimoku Cloud, if you're curious, on my YouTube video. I made it over 2 years ago, and it still holds true. It's very, very good way to consider entry targets with this. But the key takeaway here is that we've confirmed on every time frame we haven't lost our larger term trend lines. So we're still bullish on Dogecoin in larger time frames. Big picture bullish, right? Small pictures looking a little different. All indicators are telling us, or oscillators as well, are telling us the price should continue lower. We have to listen to that. Okay. Price will likely continue lower until it doesn't. We'll see how these trend lines treat us here soon. I will review this coin once more again tomorrow, and I hope that makes sense for you. Last thing, but not least, is extremely important. A lot of my community members are finding great benefit with this exchange. Link down below for this. $5,500 in benefit rewards await if you use my link to register. Highly recommend it. Trailing stop losses, no KYC, no VPN. A really good exchange that kind of flies under the radar, just because a lot of those bigger exchanges take all the volume. But I can tell you, the fact that they are no KYC, no VPN, providing a good option for our US and Canadian members, that's all I need, honestly, to know that I'm in a good shape there. So they take good care of our members. They're extremely compliant, and more important, their tech support is top notch. So be sure to check them out. All right, anyways, that's all I got here for you. Last but not least as well, if you want to consider joining our premium group, I get this question a lot of new members coming over. Premium Plus is our day trading scalping bot. This is something that provides us with entry targets and sell targets on a smaller time frame. So you got to understand these move fast. These trades happen frequently. Solana, we've been scalping the crap out of that one lately. Previously, BNB and Litecoin as well. The last 24 hours have been pretty good. Okay? But again, those are day trades, and they're automated from a trading strategy that I created. Okay. Furthermore, too, premium group, same thing as well. Only difference is I maintain these, and these are swing trades that I take, and these take a little bit longer to hit their target, but they're a little bit more accurate as well. Just some friendly advice. That's kind of the difference there, in case you're curious. Again, that's all available through cryptocash.tech. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Reach out if you have any questions. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.